Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Meri Brown has been dating after leaving her polygamous marriage, but the Sister Wives season 19 actress has had little success. Kody Brown's first wife, Meri, was 54 years old. After everything was said and done, Kody would have 4 wives and 18 children. Meri grew up in a polygamous community, thus the concept was familiar to her. Indeed, she felt religiously compelled to practice the notion of plural marriage. Despite her best intentions, Meri was unable to make her polygamous marriage with Kody work. Meri ended her marriage to Kody in 2022 after 32 years together. She wasn't the first of his marriages to walk out. She followed Christine Brown, the third wife, and Janelle Brown, the second wife, out the door. By the time Sister Wives season 19 premiered, Kody was down to his 4th wife, 45-year-old Robin Brown. Meri has been yearning for love ever since she became single again. She refused to let her divorce restrict her heart. Meri has been dating and was even in a short-term committed relationship, but she has yet to find the right person. In January 2024, the Sister Wives season 19 star joyfully announced that she has a new man in her life. It was a very lucky day because it was her 53rd birthday. Meri introduces Amos Andrews, and she appears happy than ever and on the mend after leaving Kody. Meri hoped that after years of being ignored by her ex-husband, she had found her happy ending with a man who wanted to be with her. Unfortunately, the romance was not meant to be. Though Meri appeared delighted, it was later revealed that Amos was not who she thought he was. One of Amos' 4 ex-wives spoke with The Sun about his alleged controlling conduct and fixation with reality television personalities. According to court documents received by the publisher, Amos had a shady background. He has been entangled in a contentious child support fight for the past 7 years. Andrew was also in a significant relationship before meeting Meri, and the timing of their breakup was unknown. Meri took to Instagram in February 2024 to announce her breakup. Meri emphasized that, while she and Amos cared for one another, their relationship would not continue. She was single for a long period after her breakup with Amos. The Sister Wives season 19 star prioritized herself, her health, and her business empire. Meri lost weight and launched a new life coaching business. Meri found herself alone after her only child, 29-year-old Leon Brown, had grown up and moved to another state. Hopefully, she'll find the right man sooner than later. Meri has been outspoken about her desire to find love again. She's presumably hoping for the same luck as Christine Brown experienced. Christine was Kody's 3rd wife, and she was the first to leave the marriage. Christine ended her 27-year marriage with Kody in 2021, after having 6 children. She began dating shortly afterward and nearly immediately met David Woolley. Christine and David married in 2023, following a whirlwind relationship, and she has never been happier. Meri hopes to find what Christine discovered, but has had little luck thus far. Janelle Brown, Meri's second former sister wife, is also single. She ended her 29-year marriage to Kody in 2022, leaving him with 5 children. Unlike Christine and Meri, Janelle has no intention of seeking love. Though she'd be willing to date if someone amazing came along, she has no desire to hunt for love again. During an interview on the Sibling Revelry podcast, the Sister Wives season 19 actress stated that she has no intention of ever marrying or dating again. "I am done," she stated, adding, "I love my single life." Meri and Kody fought to make their marriage work from the beginning. The Sister Wives couple's situation deteriorated over time, and they eventually ceased living together. Meri endured Kody's disregard for far too long. She was committed to practicing polygamy for religious grounds and did not believe in divorce. She even stayed after Kody said he never loved her. Meri was shaken by what she had just heard. Though she understood they were no longer happy, she believed they had once been truly in love. On top of that, Kody blamed Meri for forcing him into polygamy. During Sister Wives season 19, Kody finally admitted that he never meant to say those nasty things about Meri and his previous ex-wives. He stated that he was lashing out because he was in anguish. His exes may have felt validated hearing him say that he loved them, but the damage had already been done. Meri would understandably be skeptical of the next man who claims to adore her. Cody was not the only one who deceived Meri. Over a decade ago, the Sister Wives season 19 star met a man online and started a relationship. After some time, Meri realized the man she was communicating with was a woman who had been deceiving her. Meri had fallen victim to catfishing. After being betrayed so many times, Meri made it difficult to trust anybody again. Her unwillingness to trust may be preventing her from discovering true love. Meri Brown, the star of Sister Wives, has been recording her new life since leaving Cody. She enjoys traveling with some of her friends and business colleagues. Meri's message of self-love has influenced many individuals. But Meri is taking things to the next level, flaunting her sexy kitten style. Continue reading to witness her stunning transformation. Sister Wives. What is Meri Brown up to now? Meri has been sharing her happy life for the last few months. She had earlier welcomed a baby nephew and expressed her delight at being referred to as Grandma M by the children who had previously addressed her as Auntie M. Aside from her life as a grandma, the Sister Wives star has left many fans wondering about the health of her dog, Zona, who recently became ill. Meri has traveled back and forth to her favorite vacation destination, Cancun, Mexico. She continues to make entertaining live streams with her pal Jen. Meri and the Brown family have been dealing with grief as the recent episodes depict Garrison's death and funeral. Meri is unrecognizable, flaunting this sexy kitten look. Meri Brown recently took to Instagram stories to show off her new, sexy kitten style. The Sister Wives star released videos of herself wearing an animal print tank top, revealing a lot of skin. Meri's dirty blonde short hair is very gorgeous. She has lost a lot of weight. Many admirers have also commented that Meri has been shining after leaving Cody. Meri's glowing appearance was also praised in a comment thread, with some suggesting she had found the one or was still looking. Meri has already astonished her followers with her new style. Last month, she shared a photo of herself in another pink animal print top, claiming it was her rare form. Meri has yet to reveal whether she is interested in dating again, especially after calling it quits with Amos Andrew. However, many supporters hope she finds the love she deserves. Sister Wives. Meri Brown no longer wants to lie. Aside from her makeover journey, Meri made headlines earlier this month when she went live on TikTok to announce that she will no longer lie on the show. According to the Sister Wives star, the producers urged her to say something on camera for season 20. However, Meri claimed that she rejected the script, stating that she will no longer lie. Despite her decision, Meri has already stated that she has nothing against Cody and will never do anything to harm his reputation. Meri also stated on her live that she is done talking about Cody and that they are no longer on speaking terms. Meri Brown's words also confirm that season 20 will air, but many fans are wondering what the storyline will be, especially now that Christine, Janelle, and Meri have left Cody. In a recent episode of Sister Wives, we witnessed Cody, Robin, Janelle, and the rest of the Brown family mourn Garrison's passing. They all decided to go to Wyoming and bury Garrison's ashes. However, Cody and Robin's behavior was completely unacceptable. We anticipated him to be more empathetic, but it appears that he is only concerned with himself and his adorable little family. Cody and Robin's behavior is completely unacceptable for multiple reasons. He is Garrison's father, and he cried crocodile tears after his death. So imagine his chutzpah in turning the trip to Wyoming into a family vacation. Fans chastised a couple on social media for their disrespectful behavior. Cody even took his family sightseeing and to eat ice cream. Things cannot get any worse. Sister Wives. Cody regretted his relationship with Garrison. We're all aware that Cody from Sister Wives has a horrible relationship with his children. After the pandemic, it decayed beyond recognition. He only gets along with his and Robin's kids. Garrison tried to make amends with their father, but Cody wasn't interested. Cody is now terribly regretful of how things ended with Garrison. He wished he had more time to restore their connection. He admits that he has numerous unresolved feelings. Cody is still fighting to come to terms with Garrison's death, wishing he had handled their disputes sooner. Sister wives. Cody and Robin push the limits of disrespect. In a recent episode of Sister Wives, the Browns finally addressed Garrison's passing. They all decided to go to Wyoming and bury Garrison's ashes. It had been years since his death, and they felt now was the ideal time to go and bury him. Janelle was extremely emotional about the whole situation, saying she was glad the entire family was together, but the circumstance was not ideal. Cody, on the other hand, poured crocodile tears, claiming that all he wanted to do was respect his son one final time. However, his words and actions did not match. He converted the trip to Wyoming into a family vacation for himself, his wife Robin, and their children. They had the audacity to explore the neighborhood, including going for ice cream. And the fun did not end there. The family then traveled to the Wild West show and rode in a stagecoach. Cody and his family were in a good mood, walking down the street, having ice cream, and holding hands. Fans were outraged by their actions and publicly condemned them. A fan remarked on X, former Twitter, he hasn't spoken to his son in the last 5 years and is now making this trip about himself. What a selfish loser. Another fan chastised him for transforming Garrison's burial into a weekend trip. They couldn't comprehend why a parent would rejoice his son's death. It was strange even for the Brown family, but they chose to ignore him. While Janelle cried over Garrison's death, his father was having fun with his other family. It appears like Cody has made it his life's purpose to be the ultimate villain. Sister wives. Meri Brown's dating life explained. The former polygamist hasn't had luck since leaving Cody Brown. Since her emotional and public separation from Cody Brown, Sister Wives star Meri Brown has been on a journey of self-discovery, independence, and, perhaps most notably, hopeful new beginnings in love. But despite her strong, confident public image and a few rumored romances, Meri's post-Cody dating life has been far from easy. For fans who have followed her since the early TLC seasons, watching her evolution from a devoted first wife in a plural marriage to a single woman navigating midlife has been both empowering and bittersweet. Her quest to find a meaningful romantic connection has been riddled with obstacles, heartbreaks, and misleading headlines. Many wonder, has Meri truly moved on from Cody? And if so, why does it seem like love continues to evade her? Meri was Cody's first legal wife, and for many years, she appeared deeply committed to the plural family ideal, despite the emotional distance that eventually crept into their relationship. Their marriage began to unravel long before they officially ended things, especially after the infamous 2015 catfishing scandal, which exposed Meri's emotional vulnerability and unmet needs in the relationship. That moment, where she believed she was speaking to a potential suitor online, only to discover she was being deceived, was a glaring indication of her deep loneliness. Even after trying to reconcile and spiritually stay together, it became painfully clear over the years that Cody had emotionally checked out of the marriage. When Meri finally confirmed in early 2023 that her relationship with Cody was over for good, many fans expected her to jump into a new chapter with a fresh love interest. But things didn't go that smoothly. In the months after the split, Meri kept busy with her wellness retreats, Lularo business, and a string of motivational Instagram posts. She regularly spoke about healing, self-love, and transformation. Her glow-up was undeniable. She looked more radiant, toned, and focused than she had in years. She even traveled solo, inspiring fans with photos from road trips and scenic hikes. However, behind the selfies and affirmations, there was a quieter, more elusive story developing, her struggle to find lasting companionship. While Christine Brown quickly found her happy ending with David Woolley and even remarried, Meri seemed stuck in a frustrating loop of short-lived rumors and dashed hopes. One of the first significant headlines following her split suggested she had a new man in her life, but those reports turned out to be unsubstantiated. Meri never confirmed any serious relationship, though fans speculated about various men who appeared in her social media photos. In January 2024, she did post a cryptic image of herself holding hands with someone off-camera, leading to a flurry of online excitement. Was this the start of her new romantic era? As it turns out, that image was part of a self-love campaign and not a teaser of a budding relationship. Over time, the pattern repeated. Cryptic posts, fan theories, and ultimately, no confirmed boyfriend. Some believed Meri might be dating privately and keeping things under wraps, but others wondered whether she was simply unlucky in love. Dating after leaving a plural marriage comes with unique challenges, something Meri herself has hinted at. For over 2 decades, she lived within a religious and cultural framework that made her identity as a wife deeply tied to a man who never truly valued her toward the end. Transitioning from that into the modern dating world, especially in her 50s, is no small task. She's spoken in vague terms about trying to open her heart again, but has also admitted to being cautious, even guarded. It's likely that trust issues linger after years of emotional neglect and betrayal. Add to that the public scrutiny and the pressure of fans analyzing her every move, and it's easy to see why Meri hasn't flaunted a new partner, even if one existed. To be fair, Meri has seemed open to love, just not desperate for it. On Sister Wives, one-on-one interviews, she's hinted that she hasn't ruled out dating, marriage, or even companionship. Yet, there's a tone of realism in her words. Unlike Christine, who seemed giddy and eager to love again, Meri has approached romance with a blend of hope and hesitation. In some ways, her journey resembles a slow rebuild of trust in herself, in others, and in the idea that love can look different the second time around. But as the years have ticked by without a confirmed partner, fans have begun to ask, is Meri just unlucky in love, or is she still healing? Interestingly, her lack of visible dating activity hasn't stopped fans from rooting for her happiness. Meri remains a fan favorite for many, an underdog who overcame personal and emotional abuse but hasn't yet received the romantic reward she deserves. Unlike Robin, who remains with Cody, or Janelle and Christine, who have pursued other dreams, Meri still seems to hover in limbo, caught between who she was and who she wants to be. Her devotion to personal growth is clear, but that next chapter, the love story, still hasn't been written. There have also been questions about whether Meri is perhaps redefining what love means for her entirely. Some have speculated that she may not be looking for a traditional relationship at all. With her increasing focus on female empowerment, friendships, and self-fulfillment, there's a growing theory among fans that Meri may be content finding emotional satisfaction in other areas of life. Maybe a romantic partner isn't her top priority anymore, especially if she feels that being single gives her the freedom to rebuild her life on her own terms. Still, the contrast between her and Christine, who was quickly swept up in a fairy tale romance after leaving Cody, continues to haunt viewers who want Meri to have her own happily ever after. It's easy to interpret Meri's solo path as a sign that she's somehow less fortunate or less desirable, but that overlooks the deeper, more complex story at play. Meri didn't just walk away from a bad marriage, she walked away from a belief system, a community, and an identity she held for decades. That kind of reinvention takes time, and finding love amid that transformation isn't always fast or easy. As of mid-2025, Meri remains single, at least officially. She continues to post inspirational content, focus on her business ventures, and speak honestly about personal growth. She has built a strong support network and has shown herself to be both resilient and self-reliant. While she hasn't introduced a new man to the public, she hasn't closed the door to love either. Perhaps her story is less about finding the one and more about finding herself first. For those who continue to follow her journey, there's still hope that Meri's romantic chapter is coming, and maybe it'll be worth the wait. After all, if anyone deserves a fresh start in love, it's Meri Brown. She gave decades of loyalty to a man who repeatedly rejected her. Now, it's her turn to find someone who sees her value from day one. Whether that happens this year or next, fans are rooting for Meri, not just to find love, but to find joy, peace, and the kind of connection she's always wanted. And maybe, just maybe, her perfect match is still out there, waiting for the right moment to step into her remarkable, hard-earned second act. Meri ended her marriage to Cody in 2022 after 32 years together. She wasn't the first of his marriages to walk out. She followed Christine Brown, the third wife, and Janelle Brown, the second wife, out the door. By the time Sister Wives season 19 premiered, Cody was down to his fourth wife, 45-year-old Meri Brown. Meri has been yearning for love ever since she became single again. She refused to let her divorce restrict her heart. Meri has been dating and was even in a short-term committed relationship, but she has yet to find the right person. In January 2024, the Sister Wives season 19 star joyfully announced that she has a new man in her life. It was a very lucky day because it was her 53rd birthday. Meri introduces Amos Andrews, and she appears happy than ever and on the mend after leaving Cody. Meri hoped that after years of being ignored by her ex-husband, she had found her happy ending with a man who wanted to be with her. Unfortunately, the romance was not meant to be. Though Meri appeared delighted, it was later revealed that Amos was not who she thought he was.